All right, welcome to Pilates, guys. My name is Jenny, and today we're going to be doing a little bit more arms, so feel free to take as many breaks as you need. I'll try to count it out for you so you know about how many you have coming up, so you can come in and out as you need to. All righty? But hang with me because we do a lot of abs and do a lot of legs normally, so we're going to really try to get these arms in, all right? On top of all the other stuff. All righty, here we go. So when you're ready, we are going to start with our abs just out of, what do you call that? Routine. Here we go. So go ahead and roll your shoulders back, start on your bum, and then give yourself a nice lean back, still keeping nice long collarbones here. And then just place your hands out, palms up, and slow pulses. Good, just little pulses back. Turn this down a little bit. There we go. All right. Still taking those pulses, belly is in. Good, breathe. Good, all right. Go ahead and straighten those legs out long, flex your feet, reach up, inhale. Exhale, folding over. Good, inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, you're just gonna roll it down, point your toes, rolling all the way down, arms reach overhead. And whenever you're ready, rolling back up. Flex your feet, reach for those toes. Stretch it out here, a little slow in the beginning. A few more stretches. And then whenever you're ready, come on up, bring those arms up. Inhale, and as you exhale, point your toes, rolling all the way back down, arms overhead. Good, chin to chest as you roll back up. Flex your feet, reach over. Good, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding back. Arms reach overhead. And go ahead and roll on up. Just getting us some nice roll-ups, flexing those feet. And folding over. And whenever you're ready, sit up nice and tall. This will be the last roll down for now. Point your toes. Down you go. Good, and back up you come. Good, nice. Flex those feet, sitting up nice and tall. Alrighty, we're gonna reach for them and then we're gonna lift our legs. So how it's gonna look, so you're just gonna point your toes, or you can point your toes, up to you. But you're gonna reach over, and then as you come up, you're gonna lift one leg up with you, and then reach back over. So you set it down, lifting the other leg up. Good, and reach back down, and back up, first leg, and reach down, and reach back up. Good, take it down, and reaching up, and take it down, and last time, reaching up. Good, and let those legs lower. All right, let's go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna get into those arms. I'll try to intersperse them with abs so that you have some breaks for your arms. But finding your tabletop here, so knees are underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. We're just gonna start with a standard bird dog to begin with, but we're gonna alternate sides. So whenever you're ready, let's do all one side because it's a little more sturdy. Otherwise you kind of get this back and forth with your hips. So let's do all one side. So whenever you're ready, left knee back, right arm forward, and then bring them back down. You can just hover your knee and then take it back out and bring it back in. Good, taking it out and bring it back in. Take it out, belly button in towards your spine, bring it back in. Take it out, this time hold. So I just want you to check out and see if you're indeed slumping through your back or not. So go ahead and bring your hand to your belly and then press up as if you're trying to press your back nice and flat. So maybe even dramatically dump it and then press up into it just so we have that nice long line, and then extend it out. See what it feels like. Good, let's do 5 more. So bring it in and extend, bring it in and extend, bring it in, extend. 2 more, bring it in, extend. Last one, in and extend. Good. Go ahead and place your left knee down, right hand down. Spread those fingers nice and wide, and whenever you're ready, moving to the other side. Right leg back, left arm forward, inhale, and exhale. Good, inhale, exhale. Inhale, belly button in, exhale. Good, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good, inhale, and exhale. 5 more, up and down. Good, this time hold. Maybe bring your hand to your belly, just check in, and then see if you can keep it there as you bring it down and back out and down and back out. Just 1 more, take it down and out. Good, nice. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and add on to those. So we're gonna be in tabletop for a hot second. If it's your wrist that really gets you, you can always come to your fist or turn your hands out slightly. Otherwise, you can, so normally you have your middle finger pointing forward. If your wrists are kind of what bother you, you can turn to where your pointer finger is facing forward, and that'll help a little bit. All right, let's go back to that left leg, right arm. So you're gonna extend out, then you're gonna bend your knee up, reach around, see if you can tap your foot. If not, you're just gonna reach back and then extend long and in. Same leg, reach back, bend, reach around, extend it back and in. Good, 8 more. Out, reach around, extend, and in. Keep your belly button in towards your spine. Out, around, and in. Good, take it out, bend it up, around, and in. I think we have 5 more. Counting for me is not necessarily my strong point here, but we are going to definitely try today. Good. 4. And in. For 3. And in. For 2. And in. Last one. Good. Bring it down. Ooh. Alrighty, other side. So for me, I need to strengthen my wrist more. So this is like not as much of an arm workout for me as a hand workout, but I'm leaning into it because it's something I need to work on. So here we are. Alrighty, ready? Other side. So take it out, bend, reach around. Maybe you find your foot, maybe not. Extend long and in. Good. And around. Extend long. Bring it in. So really getting some nice shoulder mobility here. So we use our arms and also warm them up. There's 4. Halfway, there's 5. Good. Extend and out. We go for 8. And 9. Last one. Good, and then bring it back in. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go back to that first side. Next move. So this one, you can have both hands on the ground if you want, or you can do it from bird dog. So taking your left leg back, you can choose to stay here or extend that right arm forward, and you're just gonna have little pulses up. You can pulse with just your leg, or you can pulse with your arm and your leg. Just try not to dump your belly. Good, breathe. This is where your music comes in handy when I get quiet, right? Good, and let it go. Perfect. All right, let's just move straight to the other side. Whenever you're ready, extending that right leg out, left arm forward, or keep it underneath you. Up to you, okay? And then pulse your leg and your arm, or just your leg. Go. Again, trying to pull your belly button up into your spine. Maybe you take your hand to your belly here. Maybe also try not to dump into your chest. Try to press your chest up through the ceiling. Taking nice deep breaths. In for 3, out for 3, or longer. You can go with the rhythm of your pulses. So in 2, 3, out 2, 3. Up to you. It's a good rule of thumb for Pilates is in for 3 through your nose, out for 3 through your mouth, and go with your pulses. And let it go. Excellent. Go ahead and get off those hands for a moment. Maybe roll out your wrists. All righty. And then we're going to move from plank to a pike. Yes. Let's go ahead and do some downward dog walkouts to begin with. So if you're not going to do downward dog from long, you can always be right here. And you can just kind of stretch through your calves, stretch through those legs. Okay, otherwise, spread those fingers nice and wide. Take your hips up and back. And then from here, you're just going to pedal out your feet. So just bending into one knee and then the other. Good. Trying to get deeper in your down dog. It's called down dog in yoga, but it's pike in Pilates. So whatever you fancy. Try to still use your breath here. Pressing your chest back towards your thighs. Just those little modifications that make it better. Maybe make it harder, maybe make it easier. Stick with it. All right, pedaling for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower on down. All right, now we're gonna do this pike to Pilates, pike to plank. Okay, so you can always drop your knees. So what can happen is you can go full on plank to pike. Yes, you'll just go back and forth, plank to pike. If you want, you can drop your knees for plank. And then if you need to add a child's pose, you can, but otherwise go from plank, right, and to pike. Alrighty, so choose what you're gonna do. And we're gonna try to do 20 of them. I want to do 30, but let's start with 20 and then we can take a break and assess because we have some more exercises coming. All right, so go ahead and find your plank. Here we go. Taking it back for 1, for 2, and of course you can always go faster or slower than me. For 3, and 4, belly button in, and 5. Don't dip through your back when you come to plank. Do not, is what I said. 6, 7, 8. Like I said, we're going to 20. So if you need a rest in there, you know how many you have left. If you need to add that rest in, you can, and jump back in when you're ready. There's 10, you're halfway. So if you can stick with it, great. If you need to take a rest, that's also great. And 12, 13, and 14. You got this. 15, 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19. How's your form? One more. Good. And let those knees come down. Excellent. Woo, I did warn you about the arms, didn't I? Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and flip on over just to do some abs, because then we're going to do more arms. Yeah? It's an arms day. I hope you didn't injure your hand recently. But if you did, no worries. That's why we're subbing in some abs as well. Alrighty, so feet are already on the ground. Okay, so option is you can have your feet a little bit further from you, or you can have them pretty close up. Roll your shoulders back, and then lean forward. You're gonna fly your arms open, sort of some butterflies. And then you come up a little bit and close those hands. Good. Turn your palms to face away so your hands are together. As you press back in those shoulders as well. And then flip your hands as you bring it back up. Good. Pressing away, bringing it in. Pressing away, bringing it in. Pressing away, bringing it in. So I'm not going to count the abs, mostly because they're one-sided, and it's really, I feel like, the arms that we need to know about how long we have to go, right? And make sure you're breathing. Inhaling as you come back. Exhaling as you bring it in. Good. So always inhaling as you find length, and exhaling as you contract. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Go ahead and place the soles of your feet together, finding a different kind of butterfly here. Sit up nice and tall. And as you sit up tall, just grab onto your ankles. They don't have to be super close in, but grab onto your ankles so you can let your knees come further towards the ground. And then from there, maybe lean over a little bit, getting a nice stretch. Really just moving in the opposite direction from where we just were. Especially if you tend to get that tension up in your hips. I'll just release some of that right about now. Good. Alrighty, go ahead and take it back up. Bring those knees up. Feet sit up nice and tall. Then go ahead and take your hands to your temples, fingertips to your temples here. Okay, we're gonna lean back and you're gonna crunch across. Yes, back, crunch across, back, crunch across. So I'm doing a really micro crunch here. Yeah, so you can go crazier where you're leaning further, crunching up to that knee, bringing that knee closer, leaning back further. Or you can keep it nice and small. Up to you. Good. Keep it going. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Ooh, that really did get the abs. Ooh, I like it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and flip back over. Hopefully your arms got just a tiny rest. Yes, we'll come back to those abs. Sub them in, like I said, whenever our arms need more of a break. So we have push up to pike. Alrighty, so if you're an overachiever, you can do strict push up to pike. Okay, just to stay with you guys, I'm gonna do knee push up to pike. Okay, so what that looks like is the same thing, but you're going to come to your knees, push up, press it back for pike, drop those knees. So if you want to bring, like, maybe you can fold up your mat if you kind of want that under your knees, or if you have one of those lovely like knee pads or a towel, you can put it under your knees now, just kind of where they're going to land. You don't have to think about it, maybe a little safer. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and try for 15, shall we? We get 15, we take a rest. We want to do 15 more, we can, but let's start there. Yes. Alrighty. I figured out what I wanted to do today, but I didn't test run the entire exercise. So I was like, oh, I'll do it with you guys. Alrighty, so here we go. Find your push-up position. You're gonna go down and then press it back. Here's one. Remember, you can always go slower than me or faster, for that matter. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're over halfway there. 9, 10. Try not to lock out your elbows, be nice. 11, 12, 13, if you needed to skip a couple, maybe jump in for the last 2. Nice, go one more. Perfect. Let those knees drop down. Woo! We'll get you warmed up fast. All right. It's also summertime, so we'll blame it a little bit on that too, right? All right, go ahead and take your knees nice and wide. All righty, and then bring your hands back underneath you. And then go ahead and send it back, child's pose. And then bring it forward. So you can also bring your knees straight underneath you if you prefer. Coming in for almost like this upward dog, but your knees are on the ground. Good. So pressing it back. And bring it all the way forward. Stretching out our hips here. Still working our arms for sure, just a little nicer. 3. We're going to go to 20 on this one. Here's 4. 5, maybe even look up, pull your chest through. 6. 7. Now, if you need to, you can just come to here if that dip in your back isn't working for you. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. This is really good for your wrists. 16. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. Good. Sit it back, child's pose. Get off those hands for a moment. Maybe even flip your hands over, palms face up. Good. And then bring it back up. We're going to come over into a side plank. Okay, so working more into our shoulders here. I'm going to be on my elbow. Just give my hands a break, but if you want to be on your hand, you don't like being on your elbow, it's totally doable, totally fine. Alrighty, Alrighty, so how we're gonna do this is you have a couple options always, right? You can just be right here. Yes, just opening your leg, or you can do a hip lift while you're at it. Alrighty, so having your knee you can either have it straight in line or a little bit out at an angle here. I'm doing a little bit out at an angle. And then make sure you're not gonna jab into this back foot. So just stack it right behind, okay? And then as you open up, you're gonna lift your hips as well, okay? And lower back down. Lift and lower. So note you can do this on your hands as well. Just gonna have a bigger lift and lower. Sweet. All right, keep going. Six, we're going to 15. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 more on this side. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Sweet. And we're going to go back and forth so that we don't completely burn out one side over the other. We could do that and you'd be like, wow, I really feel this. Or we can just alternate. Okay. Alrighty. So try to make sure that your hand or your elbow is right underneath the shoulder. So set yourself up well. Okay. And then again, knee can be at a little bit of an angle here, or it can be in a straight line out from your hip to you. Place this foot on the ground behind you. And whenever you're ready, lifting and lowering with that knee raise. Here we go. So open and down. 2 and down. 3, trying to lift a little higher, squeeze your butt a little more. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10. You have 5 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go back to that first side. Take it down. Perfect. Awesome. Alrighty, so from here, we're going to go ahead and lift up. So find your side plank, again, on your hand or on your knee. You can take the top leg out. And if you're feeling really ambitious today, you can always take your bottom knee up off the ground or leave it on the ground, up to you. Take that arm up. We're going to do some weaves. So you're going to weave under and up. Here we go. There's 1, 2, we're going to go to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 more, 14, and 15. Nice work. Good. Go ahead and turn yourself around to the other side. Okay, so same thing. You can be in full side plank on your elbow or on your hand. It's up to you. On your hand and on both feet is going to be the hardest option if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, lift up, find where you're going to be, and then take that arm up. Here we go. For 1 and 2. Really try to get that chest weaving through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Nice. Go ahead and lower on down. Woo, sit it up. Alrighty, we're going back to that first side. Alrighty, so again, on your elbow or on your hands, up to you. And then I'm going to suggest you keep your knee down for this one, otherwise it gets really hard, but you can totally be on your feet if you prefer. So just let me show you. If you're on your knee here, you're going to lift up, crunch in, and then down. So you can take out the down if you want, but you're just going to come down, lift up, crunch in, and down. Good. All right, got it? Here we go. Up, in, and down. Up, in, and down. Up, in, and down. Going to 15, that's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. You creeped a little bit away from your arm, that's fine. You just do the nice little scooch towards it. That's why I was giggling earlier, because I had to do the scooch, but hey, it happens. All right. Whenever you're ready, setting yourself up on the other side, make sure that you have a good setup. So go ahead and just lift up, find your side plank here. Make sure your knee's in a good spot for you. Alrighty, and if you're like me, you tend to scoot away from your arm. Maybe take yourself a little bit forward to begin with. So you have some leeway. Go ahead and lower that hip down. We ready? All right, switching your arm overhead, up, knee in, and down. Up, knee in, and down. Reminder, going to 15. Here's 3, and down, up, knee in, and down, up, knee in. There's 5, I believe, maybe 6. 7, 8, 9. Try to get that knee overhead. 10, instead of towards the front. 11, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice. So I really like all these because these side plank and stuff, because it gets your shoulders and it also gets your butt, and especially like right here on your hip on the outside. So I'm always for strengthening our hips and our shoulders. We use them a lot more than we think. So we're going to come back to our first side, and we're going to do those opens one more time. And this time, whenever you open, I really want you to practice squeezing your butt as you lift up and back down. Cool? Alrighty. And we're going to add a little tiny weave whenever we come down. So it's a lot, but it's good for your brain, right? Alrighty. So you're going to come up, and then you're going to weave. So just, you can bow your elbow to the ground. You're going to keep your hand towards your hip, or you can literally weave your arm under. So you can like lift up and really open up your chest and weave. Here we go. Whenever you're ready. I've already started our clock for 15. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. 6. 7. 8. If you need to switch to being on your hand, you can. 9. What I mean by that is up here. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. 15. Good. Alrighty. Going back to the other side. After this, we have one more set of side planks, and then we're done with side planks, in case you're wondering. Alrighty. Elbow or hand, up to you. Position your knees good. All right, here we go. You ready? All right, up. Here's 1. Lift that top knee and down. Roll it under. 2, 3. Squeeze your butt. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. All righty. Last thing, we just have little hip dips. No big deal-ish, okay? And you just have 15 of them. So I'm gonna try to challenge myself and be on my feet here, but you still wanna have that bottom knee down, totally fine, especially since we just worked your arms out a ton. So elbow or hand, whenever you're ready, coming up, you have 15 hip dips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. It's really good for our obliques too. Alrighty. Ready for the other side? So maybe, I don't know if you found a good pattern, but sometimes whenever I first started doing these, I do like 5 with my knees, 5 off. 5 with my knees, 5 off. Sometimes you get down to 2 and 2, right? It's kind of just wherever you're at with your journey, or maybe even you just don't do these every day. So this motion is new to your body. You just got to figure it out first. All righty, hip dips, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, try to keep your chest open, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, wow, these are going by fast, 2, and 1. Great, bring it down. Whew. All righty, go ahead and come on over onto your bum. All righty. Whew. I'm getting a little hot. Hopefully you are too. Roll those shoulders back. Here we are, we're back in our little, it's like boat pose with our feet on the ground. It's just the basis for a lot of good Pilates moves. So you can keep both feet on the ground, or one foot on the ground rather, or you can have them hover, which is gonna be the harder option. Okay. I'm gonna have one foot planted on the ground today. So roll your shoulders back, take up one leg. I'm taking up my right leg, and you're gonna do all one side first. We're gonna do 15. So you're gonna lean back and extend and bring it in, back and in, back and in. There's 4. If you wanna add some arms, 3, 2, I don't even know how I started counting, down to 1. And let me do my math here. 10, there we go, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, sit up nice and tall. Woo, getting into those quads, those hip flexors on the front of our legs. We have the other leg, alrighty? So you can leave your arms here the whole time, okay? You can even hang on to your leg that's not moving, right? So for this time to be that back leg, you need a little extra help. Or if you want to bring in those arms, you're gonna go up and down. So by your ears, out in front. Cool? Alrighty, let's do 15 on the other side. So taking that leg up and then extend out and in, out and in. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're breathing. 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Awesome. Take those legs nice and wide. Little butterfly. Go ahead and rest back on your hands. And then just let those knees go side to side. Just working in through your hips. Alrighty. And why did we work through our hips? Because now we have reverse plank. So hands traditionally is that your fingertips are flipped back towards your hips, but your hands can be wherever feels comfortable for you. That might just be fingertips pointing out to the side, which is totally fine. You just really want to be able to roll your shoulders back together. Okay, so walk your feet in a little bit as if you're trying to shorten your legs. And then we have up, down, reverse plank. Here we go. Take it up and down. If you need your legs longer, you can. Lifting up and down. 15 of these. 3 and 4. Good. 5 and 6. 7. Control on the way down as well. Sit down nicely. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Good. Nice. Get off your hands. Take one leg a little bit out to the side, slightly off your mat. Bring the other leg in, and then stretch up and over. Good. Bring it back, and then simply switch out your legs. Take it to the other side. We got more reverse planks going. I'm just giving you a little bit of a stretch in between. Good. All righty. Here we go. Ready for some more reverse planks? Alrighty, this time you have a knee pull. So again, you can always just go back to those up down planks, or you can even hold your plank, which we'll do next. But what's it gonna look like? Go ahead and place your hands behind you, however you want them. Lift up, one knee in, next knee in, and lower down. Okay, that's what it looks like. So for now, for real, we're gonna do, let's do 10 because we have doubles. Yeah, you gotta hold it a little bit longer. We're gonna lift up, knee in, and down. Lift up, knee in, try to place your foot down nicely, knee in, and down with control, right? Lift up, here's 3, and lower, lift up, here's 4. Maybe you're only going every other one today, maybe you're staying in your plank the whole time and just keep going. You know, if that's where you're at today, great. This is 6. And 7. Here's 8. 2 more after this. Try to get those hips as high as you can. Last one. And lower it down. Excellent. Ooh. Go ahead and flex those feet and round over, stretching out your back. So it's less think about hamstring stretch, more think about stretching out your back. So if you want to bend your knees a little bit because that releases your back a little bit more, by all means. Awesome. Alrighty, we have that plank hold. You ready? I'm going to count us down from 20. So whenever you're ready, place your hands behind you however you want. Roll those shoulders together. Up you go. 19, 17, 16, 15, 10, 9, 8, a little higher, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower down. Ooh, nice work, guys. Alrighty, go ahead and flip on over. I was not kidding about those arms today. Okay, this is the last thing I believe we have on our arms that's like really gonna work our shoulders. So for this one, you will want to be on your hands and you'll want to be on your feet if possible. So what that means is if you can't do a full-on plank, you can snuggle up onto like a bench top here. You can just mosey on over and you can just make it a little bit higher if you need to. And if you need to make it higher than that, you can always be on a wall at any point, right? So if I'm on the wall here, like I'm up nice and high, right? Otherwise, you can be on the floor. So where I'm going to be, we have a 4-point plank. So all that means is you have 4 directions you can go. This is great for your shoulders. You can go forward, back, and side to side. So you want to make sure you come through middle before you go switching the directions. Yeah. So let me demo for you. So for here, we're going to go forward, back, middle, side, side. Awesome. We're going to have 10 of those. So 4 directions equals 1. Alrighty, whenever you're ready, finding where you're going to be, spread those fingers nice and wide. Here we go. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. 1. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. So really small movements, right? Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. 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 You have 3 left. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. 2 more. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. 1 more. Forward, back, middle, side, side, middle. Drop those knees. You are done with arms. Congratulations. Whew. And hands for that matter. So let's go ahead and sit on top of your feet. You can have them tops of your feet down, or you can tuck your toes under and sit up if you want that. Let's just stretch our hands though. So first we're going to go back. So hand is down and you're just going to gently press your thumb into the center of your hand and pull your fingertips back towards you super gently. Okay. Flip that hand over and go the other way. Awesome. Give a nice little shake out. And then same thing, fingers down and just press your thumb into the middle of your hand as you gently guide those fingers back towards you. Good, and then flip it over, same thing, be kind. Even though you may have more, feels safer to go this way, still be kind. Excellent. And then just place your hands down. So you're coming into a tabletop and your fingertips are gonna face wide. Okay, and we're just gonna take some circles here, working through our wrists, some nice gentle circles and tabletop. Get reunited with your breath and then go the other direction. Awesome. And then go ahead and come off your hands, tuck your toes under, finding a forward fold here. And then bend your knees and roll all the way up. Alrighty, we're gonna do some balance that does not require our hands. Okay, just to finish us out here. Alrighty, so whenever you're ready, you're gonna bring your feet parallel to you. So straight forward, and then load up the weight onto your left leg. So you bring your right leg up. Good, flex your foot. You're gonna extend it out straight. Try to keep your thigh parallel here. and bring it back in. Good. If you need to hang on to something, you can, but remember, we're working on our balance. So if it's a little lower, that's fine. But extending it out, hand in, take it out, bring it in, take it out, bring it in. One more time, take it out, bring it in. Good. Let that foot go down. We're going to move straight to the other side. So put weight in that other foot and bring your leg up. Stand up nice and tall. Flex your foot. Take it out. Bring it in. You can have your hands wherever you want. Take it out. Bring it in. Take it out. Bring it in. There's 3. Out. And in. Out. And in. You got 1 more. Out. And in. Good. Whew. Shake that out. Awesome. All right, we have deadlifts. So if you do not want to deadlift today, let me show you what you're doing and then I'll show you the modification. So all you're going to do is you're going to take one leg up. We'll do all one leg first. You're going to bend this knee, have this knee bent. Okay. And you're going to deadlift, taking that foot up to the sky, and you're going to extend it out, bring it in and down. Okay. We have 5 of those on each side. If that is the lean forward is really not your cup of tea, you'd be right here. You're going to just kick it back and bring it back. This is plenty hard when it comes to balance. Yeah. So whichever one you're working with, here we go. Bend your knee and tipping forward, keeping it bent the whole time, and then extend in, bring it up. There's 1. Bring it back, extend in, bring it up. Take it back, extend in, 2 more, take it back, extend in and bring it down. Last one on this leg. Extend, bring it in and up. Nice work. Alrighty. You need to kind of shake it out. You can just move straight to the other side. Just walk up here. Alrighty. Roll the shoulders back. Bend your knee, whatever you'd like. Yeah. So full hinge, or you're kicking back, and you can even go nice and slow to stay on beat with us. That's totally cool. Slower is harder when it comes to balance. Amen. Sometimes. All right, here we go. Hinging forward if you like. Extend, re-bend, bring it in. Good. Taking it back. Extend, in, and up. There's 2. Take it back. Extend, in, and up. Good. Take it back. Extend, bend, and up. Last time. You got this. And up. Awesome. Great work. All right, let's stretch out our arms and our legs a little bit, and then you're all set. So take your feet nice and wide, and then bend your butt to the back. Good. And straighten. Other side. Good. Straight leg. Nice little forward fold here. And then walk it back up. Walk your hands up your thighs. Step it together. Very, very easy shoulder stretch here. Taking it across. You can grab anywhere along that arm. Just try to keep your shoulder out of your ear. So maybe roll it down. Cool. Other side. Again, hang on to your arm however you want to. All righty. And then take it up. So you might stay here. You can go all the way up here if you want, or anywhere in between. You're just looking for that stretch. You don't have to like crank it, right? So if you're finding like a good stretch right here, stay there. Cool. And other side. Nice. Let go. Stretch your head to one side. You can add weight, but don't pull on your head. In case some of those planks creeped up into your neck, take it to the other side. Or stress of your life. I don't know. Whichever one you want to blame it on. Let's stretch it out. All right, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. You guys are all set. I hope that you got a good workout. Hope you're sore tomorrow. Feeling I will be. And I will see you next week. Sound good? Perfect. I'm here all month, so no worries.